Greetings to all. We are going to see about entrepreneur. So an entrepreneur is someone who wants to start a business on his own. So it can be any type of business. It can be a retailing, it can be a manufacturing or any service sector. So anything. So business people, they find their success by taking their risk. So along with the risk, they enjoy the rewards. So the rewards involved in the business. So the complete process of business, you call it as an entrepreneurship. So next one is the qualities of an successful entrepreneur. So first, the successful entrepreneur need to have the following qualities. So first one is perseverance. So any type of business, if you take, means they face many problems. Okay, so it requires drive and energy to overcome the problem. So most of the people, what they do is they fail at this stage, but the successful people, what they do is they succeed only if they face this failure. So next one is self confidence. So they must be unshakable even when they face a failure. So a self confident person, what they do is they do not dwell on their failure. So they believe, that is they have the self belief by accepting that some factors beyond their control. Next one is initiative. So obstacles generally it may overcome by an proactive approach. So the entrepreneurs anticipate problems and solve them in a pragmatic way. That is, they enjoy taking the responsibility, at the same time they have the self imposed standards. Next, internal locus of control. So this is the belief that results are determined by the own effort and behavior. So there may be short term setbacks. So the successful people, they know how they can determine their future in a long run. That is, they make good decisions, they work hard, then they will succeed at end. Next is tolerance of ambiguity. So this is the ability to accept that not everything is black or white. So it is the ability to resolve their problem where the behavior or the information is completely contradictory. Now for example, now two trusted employees may totally disagree about an important decision. So what a good leader can do, he will enjoy the challenge of understanding both the sides of the argument and settling out whichever is the best outcome for their business. So next one is low fear of failure. So this doesn't mean being reckless. That is, a low of failure allows taking moderate risk and making quick decisions. That is, procrastinating the work or procrastinating due to excessive fear of failure. This will lead to missed opportunities. So next one is use of resources. So all the business has the resources, such as it can be a people or it can be an information or it can be an equipment also. So a good manager, what he do is he make use of the resources, he make use of the feedbacks, they delegate the work effectively so that they can maximize their profit. So next one is clear goal setting. So successful entrepreneurs, they drive to be very ambitious. That is, they perceive money as a measurement of their success. Okay, so when they have made their first million, they do not retire. That is, they don't come to a level of satisfaction. Next, they focus on next achievement. Okay, next one is commitment to others. So this refers to the determination or an ability to keep up their promises. So it includes promises made to the customer or their suppliers or mostly to their employees. So people who want their business with owners, they can trust, or employees who want to work for the employers that are very honest. Next one is the communication. So the entrepreneurs, they should have the ability to influence, or they should have the ability to convince and inspire. That is, communication is very important skill which is required for an entrepreneur. So communication skills needed to make sales or rally the team, to resolve the issues, to negotiate the deals, etc. So communication is very important for the entrepreneur. So next I'll see about the types of entrepreneur. So the entrepreneur is mostly, it is classified on basis of functions, types of business, uses of technology, based on the ownership, based on the gender, and based on the size of an entrepreneur. So first one is based on the functions. So based on the functions, it is innovating entrepreneur and imitative entrepreneur, Fabian entrepreneur, drone entrepreneur. So first we'll see about innovating entrepreneur. So the innovating entrepreneur, what he does is he introduces new goods. They inaugurate new methods in the market. That is the innovative entrepreneur. They usually think unique ideas out of which they get a profit. Okay, next one is imitative entrepreneur. So this imitative entrepreneur, what they do is they follow these footsteps of the innovative entrepreneur. So they are just considered as the imitators of other person's business ideas. Okay, so whatever the successful innovations are there in the market, so the imitative entrepreneurs completely imitate them. Next one is Fabian entrepreneur. So Fabian entrepreneur, they are characterized by very great caution. That is like they experiment the changes in the enterprise. They not only intimate, but they become perfectly clear that failure to do would result in a loss of relative position in the enterprise. So next one is drone entrepreneurs. So what they do is they refuse to adopt the opportunities to make changes in the production formulae ever at the cost of severely reduced returns relative to other like producers. So this type of entrepreneurs, they usually suffer from losses, but they are not ready to make the changes even in the existing production methods. So next one is based on the business. So based on the business it is a trading entrepreneur, manufacturing entrepreneur, and agricultural entrepreneur. So trading entrepreneur, what they do is they undertake the trading activities. That is, they procure the finished products from manufacturing and sell to these customers directly. So they serve as a middleman, or they serve as a wholesale dealers or retailers between the manufacturer and the customers. Next one is the manufacturing entrepreneurs. Manufacturing entrepreneurs, they usually manufacture the products. They identify what is the need of the consumer, and they explore the resources, and they explore the technologies. Okay, and they satisfy the customer needs. Next one is agriculture entrepreneur. So the agriculture entrepreneur, what they do is they undertake agriculture pursuits. That is, they concentrate mostly on the agriculture activities like cultivation, marketing of agriculture produce, irrigation mechanism, etc. So next one is the based on uses of technology. So it is classified as technical entrepreneurs and non-technical entrepreneurs. So technical entrepreneurs, here they establish or they run the science technology based industries, or called as the technical entrepreneurs. So generally this type of entrepreneurs, they make use of the science and technology in their enterprises. That is, expectedly they use new and innovative methods of production in their enterprise. Next one is non-technical entrepreneurs. So based on the use of technology, the entrepreneurs who are not technical entrepreneurs, they are called as an non-technical entrepreneurs. So next one is based on the ownership. So based on the ownership, it is private entrepreneur, state entrepreneur, and joint entrepreneur. So private entrepreneur is one who has the individual setup of a business enterprise. So they are the sole owner of the enterprise. So state entrepreneur, it is an industrial venture which is taken by the state government. Joint entrepreneur, when a private entrepreneur and the government, they jointly run a business, we call it as a joint entrepreneur. Next one is based on the gender. So based on the gender, obviously it is men entrepreneur and women entrepreneur. So when a control, or when it is completely managed by a man, you call it as a men entrepreneur. So when it is a women entrepreneur, it is controlled, or it is owned, and it is fully comes under the control of an women entrepreneur. That is 51% of the capital is contributed by the